Hey everyone, this is Bradley Benner with the ATM and Lead Gadget, and today we're going to talk about some of the local case study stuff that we had been doing, and then the ring partner stuff that we had done for a couple weeks, for the last couple weeks, and then we're going to talk about some affiliate campaigns that I'm going to be setting up. If there's any questions, you know what to do. Post the questions on the events page, and I will answer them when I see them. So in the meantime, let me just go over a couple things I wanted to share. We had been doing the ring partner sites, several of them as examples for you guys, and it's starting to perform pretty well. I actually started generating revenue with a couple of the sites, with one in particular, and so we'll walk through that. This is one that I did a couple weeks ago. It's only been live for, I don't know, about 10 days, not even quite 10 days. So I think I had actually built this one just prior to last week's webinar. So it's been like, I don't know, 9 days, something like that. And this one is just starting to get indexed enough to where it's starting to receive impressions. You can see that it's only got about 379 impressions. So it's not been a lot yet, but it's a new site. So it's going to take a little while. This is the one that this is the one that I did several weeks ago. It's been live for close to a month. It's been just over 3 weeks, I guess. And you can see that the impressions, which is the red line, that's going up now, which is good. That's a good sign. You can see that we've had 25 clicks in the last 30 days, although, like I said, the site was really only live about 3 weeks ago. So that's pretty good. That's, you know, fairly good numbers, in my opinion. So this one is starting to do much better, which, again, these just take time. I don't like to try to force these things any faster than what they do naturally, other than like I'll do a couple things like ping the RSS feeds and that stuff to try to get them to index a little bit quicker, but I don't like to try to make them unnaturally indexed because I just think it looks really unnatural to try to get bunches and bunches of pages indexed very quickly. All right, and then this is the one that I started off with first. It was down for a couple weeks because I had some issues with Amazon EC2. But this is the one that's performing the best. You can see in the last 30 days, it's had 85 clicks. That's almost 3 clicks a day, which is pretty damn good, in my opinion. And you can see that the red line is the impressions, and it's gone up. And then it looks like it's leveled out, but I don't think that it has yet. I think it's just kind of hit like a plateau for the time being. So this site is doing well. Also, this is the one that I've actually generated several ring partner phone calls from, that were, you know, calls that I'm going to get paid for. So, you know, this is a good site. And this was just, remember guys, I built these sites based on, you know, building out statewide sites where I was targeting multiple keywords, and we've covered that for the last couple of weeks. So if you guys missed that, just go back and look at the webinars for the last couple of weeks, and you'll see I explain how I targeted them out, where I was building statewide sites for multiple keywords, and they ended up being rather large sites, but they cover a lot more keywords. And so knowing that, I had applied to several other ring partner programs to promote several other ring partner programs, and for whatever reason, it took them forever to get me approved. But I just got notice last night that I had been approved for 2 more that I had applied for. So I'm going to be building out sites on those as well. But I needed to wait. I didn't order the content or anything for them yet because I didn't want to order any of the content until I was sure that I had been approved, because otherwise I'd be wasting money, right? So I'll be building out some additional sites for ring partner between now and next week, and we'll go over some of those next week. And then I also wanted to talk very briefly about some affiliate stuff. And let me give you a little bit of background as to what, you know, I coach SEO in my other business, which is Semantic Mastery, and I'm doing some case studies for them, for my students over there. And I was actually looking for something to do as a case study for them in the affiliate realm, or for the launch jacking realm, which, by the way, I did a couple sites for a launch jack too that really didn't produce anything. And it's because it's kind of a keyword that people wouldn't be searching for with a geographic modifier. It was a product-based keyword. And so, you know, it didn't really perform well, and with the ATM sites, and I didn't expect that it would, but I figured I'd just give it a shot. You know, I like to test stuff. So, but what I was going to say was let's go take a look at this. You guys are, I'm quite sure are familiar with ClickBank. And ClickBank is a great place that you can go to find, products to promote, digital products. And if we take a look, if we go to the marketplace, this is my corporate account. I have another account for me, but if we go over here, there's all these different types of categories that have products in there. So I was looking through these different categories, trying to find something that I wanted to promote. And I stumbled across, I'm not going to reveal it yet because I want to actually get the site built before I reveal it. So, but I stumbled across a couple products in here that what you wouldn't think would have local modifiers as a lot of search interest. But I found that they do. And I know I've said this before, but I use a tool called Power Suggest Pro. It's it's an inexpensive Google Suggest keyword tool, and it will scrape Google Suggest or YouTube, Yahoo, Amazon, eBay, and Bing. So it's it works really quickly. It's on one-time fee to purchase it. I love this tool. This is where I get most of all my keyword ideas from, is from this tool right here. And it's very quick, simple to use. And I was searching through some of the products over here. To see if I could find something to create a case study on for my coaching business. And I ran into some products that, like I said, you wouldn't think would have people that would search with a geographic modifier for those keywords, but lo and behold, I found some. And again, I'm not revealing that right now, so don't ask. After I get a couple sites built around it, and get some of the case study data together for my other business, I will share some of that here as well, because I will be using the ATM to build some sites out for this as well. But I just wanted to let you guys know, because I know that there had been some questions about some affiliate stuff other than just Ring Partner and lead gen. What else can we use these sites for? And I said I was going to think about it and try to figure out a way, because I hadn't really built any. I've done lead gen sites. I've done a lot of sites where I try to grow an opt-in, an email list for my SEO business. Okay. And that made sense, because I could target SEO terms plus city, right? So with SEO terms with the geographic modifier, and I've been able to build, opt-ins for my email list that way, but I hadn't really done any affiliate marketing with the ATM. And so I said I was going to think about it and try to figure out a way. Well, I found some products that people using Power Suggest. I found that there are keywords that do have search modifiers, with geographic modifiers. So the keyword plus city, that there are products in here that will fulfill those queries. And that's something that I was quite pleased to find, because I think there's some opportunity in some of the products that I found that are wide open, really. And so I'm going to build out a couple sites and start documenting the case study. And then once I get at least partially done, then I'll share that with you guys. But I just want to kind of share or plant the seed that you guys might want to go spend some time in ClickBank or other affiliate networks. Doesn't have to be ClickBank. It could be any one of them. And start looking for products and doing some searches. Again, I highly recommend you use a Suggest tool, whether it's this one or another one. It doesn't matter. But start plugging in some keywords and then just clicking the search button and see if it starts to return the keyword with local search modifiers. Then those would be great targets for setting up affiliate sites using the ATM, because you can do it really quickly, right? So I just stumbled across it yesterday, and then I said, wow, that opens up a lot of doors, in my opinion, for different kinds of sites other than just lead gen sites. Okay. So that's really all I had today. I just wanted to share a little bit. I don't know if we have any questions. Looks like nobody's even attending, probably because this is the 7:30 a.m. webinar. So, I'm not going to stand here and talk to the screen for no reason. If somebody wants to ask a question in the next minute or so, I'll answer it. Otherwise, like I said, we can talk about some more of these next week, as well as I got several Ring Partner sites planned to build out between now and next week. And actually one of them I think is going to do really well. Well, I don't know yet. I got to test it, but we're going to find out. So anyways, go check it out, guys. See what you can come up with. I'd love to hear you guys share some of your ideas as well. Although I know a lot of people don't like to share their ideas because of competition. I can tell you every time I mention something on one of these webinars, I end up seeing 15 new sites built up around that, whatever it is that I've mentioned. And so there is certainly people out there looking for ideas, and they run with them, which is good. So, but that's part of the reason I'm not revealing this one yet until after I've already got it started, because I don't want to, I want to see how it performs first. So, all right. So anyways, I guess that's it, guys. We will see you next week, next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. This is Bradley Benner with ATM and Lead Gadget.